Hello, it's Elysha. Today I am talking about finding your signature piece because this is the key when you want to create a style that is so you. Now, what do I mean when I say so you? And you kind of have to say it like that. What I mean is you've created a style that you love, that people, when they see you, they recognize you. When they see specific pieces, they're like, oh, that is so Elysha, or that is so you. Understand what I'm saying? So basically the style is completely defined and it resonates from the inside to the out as being your style. And a signature piece will help you do this. And it's actually the fastest way to do this and to create a style that is defined as yours. So first I am going to talk about what a signature piece is. Then I am going to talk about why you want to have a signature piece to define your style. And then I am going to share a few examples of my signature pieces so you can see what they look like, and I can explain why I've chosen these pieces, and this will hopefully help you when you're choosing your signature pieces. So first, what is a signature piece? Well, I've got a couple of visual references here to help you. So here's one. Recognize her, Anna Wintour, and she's got on her black sunglasses. She wears these all the time, although I actually just read something where she explained why she always wears these, and she said so that people don't know what she's feeling. And then she went on to say that she's been under the weather or when she's tired, that people don't know. I think these black sunglasses make her look mysterious, and I think that's what she's trying to achieve with them. Okay, another example of a signature piece is this one. And this is kind of old at this point, but it's so we all remember this. And I think that this signature piece is because he wanted to give off the message of happy. This totally correlated when he was doing his happy song and all of that stuff. And then lastly, iPad turned off. Let me just get that back on. Lastly, the other signature piece that I want to point out is the Audrey Hepburn in her little black dress. This Givenchy dress is a classic signature piece. So what do these pieces all have in common? Well, they help to define the person. Now, these particular signature pieces are all incredibly iconic. Like, they're larger than life. And when you are looking for your signature piece, you don't need it to be so iconic. It doesn't have to be this larger than life, over the top statement. You also don't have to be rich. Your signature piece doesn't have to be incredibly expensive, and you don't have to be famous or a celebrity or have other people, know you as your signature piece in this way that it's become so iconic that the world is all talking about these signature pieces. You don't need any of that. You can have that, of course, but all you need is just to find something that means something to you, okay? So that is really what you're looking for with your signature piece, is you want to find something that means something to you. So it could be a passed down piece of jewelry. I think that's a very popular signature piece. It could also be something that you see somewhere in a store and you just feel compelled to buy it. Like, you see this piece and it's like, I have to have that because it is resonating with something inside of you. So that is what a signature piece is. And once you start wearing this piece regularly, then people start to associate that piece with you. So they'll see an accessory that is similar to the one that you've incorporated as your signature piece, and then it's going to remind them of you. But more importantly, your signature piece is going to remind yourself of who you are. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more when I get into some of the examples of how your signature piece can remind you of who you are. So Next, I want to talk about why you want to incorporate a signature piece. Well, I've already explained because it will help define your style so that you love it and people come to know your style as yours. It is an authentic expression of who you are. But there's a couple other reasons that you may want to incorporate a signature piece. And one of those reasons is often your signature piece is an accessory. So accessories are perfect for completing your look. So if you're when you're getting dressed, if you're only wearing two pieces, you'll just grab your signature piece, your signature item, and then that's going to complete your look for you because it's going to give you the cherry on top or the third piece that your outfit needs so that you feel polished and put together. So having a signature piece definitely can help complete your outfit. Another reason why you would want a signature piece in your look is for continuity purposes. And this goes back to what I was saying about defining your style. But if you're wearing this signature piece all the time, like every day, then you've got continuity in your style. So if you feel like what you've been wearing is like all over the place, you don't even know what your style is, if you incorporate a signature piece, something that's meaningful to you, and you wear that every day, that is going to help you create a defined style. It's just gonna rein your style in a little bit tighter, and you're going to feel like it's more defined and refined. And the last reason that you may want to incorporate a signature piece is because it'll help you when getting dressed. So if you know you're going to be wearing this accessory every single day, so that takes some of the guesswork out of what to wear. So you think about your accessory, like say you've got this gorgeous pendant necklace that you wear every day and it creates this really pretty V-neck. So then when you're getting dressed, you'll think about, okay, what's going to look amazing with this gorgeous pendant necklace? Like you might want to wear like a high crew neck because the pendant necklace is giving you a nice V. So when you're getting dressed, you're just going to think about you're going to style your outfit around your signature piece. So that could be really helpful and could possibly save you time in the morning. Now I'm going to share some examples of my own signature pieces. So the first one I want to show you is, okay, so I've got all these earrings up here. You see I've got 3 earrings. Do you see the tiny little diamond in the middle? Well, that is one of my signature pieces. And I received these tiny diamond studs when I was 13 years old. And I have been wearing these tiny little diamond studs since I was 13 years old. I never take them off. Now I didn't always have 3 holes in my ears. So back then, these were the first earrings that I used to wear in my ears. And then I think it was like in high school, actually. I think I was probably like 15 or 16. I started getting like all the piercings all the way up my ears. And diamond studs are perfect for that. They're like the perfect, they were the perfect little earring to put in multiple piercings. So I used those then, but I never really took them out. I mean, I'm still wearing them today. And I didn't just put them on to do this video. I actually wear these earrings every day. And when I first got them way back when I was 13 years old, my aunt and my uncle gave these to me. They made me feel so fancy and I felt so pretty and I loved wearing them. I felt like they were sparkling and like everybody was looking at my gorgeous diamond earrings. They're like so tiny. Anyhow, I felt like everybody was looking at them and they made me feel special. So now it's like perspective. I kind of realize how tiny they are. So I don't feel like everyone is like looking at these big sparkles from my ears. But what I do love about them is that they're classic. The diamond stud is a classic statement. And while my style isn't necessarily, I wouldn't define it as being classic, there's something about the consistency, like a classic piece is just like always there, you know? It never goes out. It always is around. It's always relevant. So that reminds me of something about myself. I am an incredibly persistent person. I do not quit. I keep going. I keep showing up. I keep trying. So I am, in a sense, these earrings are reminding me of the persistent quality in myself that keeps me showing up when I want to. So that's what I wanted to explain about how it's really, really nice when your signature piece can remind you about yourself. So I'm going to share another example of a signature piece that I have, and I'm going to use this one. So this is a jacket. So florals. Florals are definitely one of my signature pieces. So that's the thing about signature pieces. It can be like a genre, you know, it could be a color, it could be a genre like florals. Anyhow, so florals is one of mine. And this is a jacket right here this is not my jacket. This is a jacket that Gemma, my daughter, she was given this jacket for her birthday, and it's from a friend of mine who gave it to her. And when I thanked her, I was like, thank you for giving Gemma the jacket, I love it. The friend said to me, it's so you, right? So she saw this jacket and she thought of me because she knows that I love florals. So that's what I'm saying. When you have a signature piece and you really wear it a lot, people come to recognize that item or that signature as being yours. So my friend, when she was in the store and she saw the jacket, she saw the florals, and to her it was like, oh, that's so Elysha. So she got the jacket. Maybe she got it more for me than for Gemma, although Gemma loves it too. So maybe Gemma's signature is also florals. But I just want to point out that when you wear your signature piece, people will start to recognize it as being you. And this can be incredibly helpful, because if you've got a friend who's like out shopping somewhere and they see, let's stay with the florals, and they see a floral top, like they'll call you or they'll send you a text and they're like, I saw this floral top, it's so you have to come down and get it. And then they'll tell you where it is, and it's probably on sale or something like that. So when other people know what your signature is, it can be incredibly helpful. So the last example I'm going to give to you of one of my signatures is this, and it is another floral thing. So I wasn't kidding when I said florals are my signature. They really are my signature. I love, love, love florals. But this is a scarf, and I wear it as my signature piece as a headscarf. And one thing about your signature piece is it is going to tell something about yourself to the world. So when I put on my headscarf, and it might not even be this particular headscarf, I have a few. So when I put on my headscarf, that is telling the world I'm having a bad hair day. And I do this all the time. Like when I go through days and days and days and my hair is just kind of out of control and I can't really deal with it, it gets really humid, gets really big for whatever reason, I just put my headscarf on and it makes me feel so much better once I have it on. And then others, I mean, I don't really talk about this all the time, but others, they'll see it and they'll be like, oh, she's having a bad hair day. So I use the headscarf, and that is what I'm telling others. Not necessarily that I need everyone to know when I'm having a bad hair day, but it's something that I know about myself, and it's something that I like to wear. The headscarf makes me feel more confident. I always feel so much better and so much more pulled together once I put this on, and I do it often. I didn't do it today because I actually washed my hair, so I didn't feel like I needed to do the headscarf, but now you're gonna see me with a headscarf and you're gonna be like, she's having a bad day. So that is what I wanted to share with you about the signature item. And I hope this inspired you to start looking around, see what you have. If you're out shopping, notice what you feel pulled towards. Like, what are you drawn towards? Start paying attention to the things that you like. And if you really feel compelled, like you have to have something and then you buy it, just start wearing it. Start wearing it as your signature, and then see how that makes you feel. You know, like I said, you want your signature to have some sort of meaning for you. That's really important. Otherwise, you wouldn't want to wear it every day. So you don't have to wear your signature every day, but you want it to be a consistent thread through your style that ultimately helps to define your style. So that is what I wanted to share with you today about your signature look. I hope it inspired you, and let me know in the comments below what your signature piece is, what you love wearing. One other thing that I want to mention about signature pieces, that you might already have one and you just don't know it. Engagement rings. This is a signature. If you're wearing it every day, then this could be your signature, and you probably put a lot of thought into choosing it. This is if you're engaged or married. You probably put a lot of thought into choosing it, and it means something to you. So you could look at your engagement ring or your wedding rings and see them as your signature piece. And I'm sure it's really beautiful, and I'm sure, or I hope, that it makes you feel really good about yourself. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will be back here next Tuesday. Okay, bye.